He doesn't believe in God, and he's not afraid to say it. Welcome to RZ Historia. In fact, he makes a strong argument against the idea of God in his latest book, God is Not Great: How Religion Poisons Everything. But what about the idea of faith? Does Hitchens have any faith? Well, not in God. No. But he does have faith in his fellow human beings. He believes that they are capable of making their own decisions about what to believe and how to live. That's why he has a problem with people who try to force their beliefs onto others, especially children. He doesn't think it's right to label a child a Christian, Muslim, Hindu, or anything else before they have a chance to decide for themselves. Hitchens is also a man who doesn't shy away from difficult topics. He has been called the foremost public intellectual of our time, and he is not afraid to speak his mind even if it is unpopular. For example, he doesn't think that September 11th was just a terrible tragedy. He thinks it was a watershed moment in history. He argues that it was a moment when a part of the Muslim world effectively declared war on the rest of the world, and it took the West a long time to realize that it was at war. He says that sometimes it takes events of lightning to illuminate a scene that was previously dark. And that's what happened on 9/11s. But Hitchens isn't just a smart guy who talks about big important things. He's also a man with a sense of humor. He has been called the funniest atheist alive, and he is not afraid to make light of himself or his beliefs. For example, he once wrote a story about a man who dies and goes to heaven only to find out that it is full of boring people. He says that he decided to become an atheist because he didn't want to spend eternity playing harps and wearing a crown. So what's the secret to Hitchens' success as a writer and thinker? Well, he himself offers an interesting answer. He says that he doesn't know how he does it. He says that he just sits down and writes, and somehow it all comes out right. Maybe it's because he's not afraid to be himself, to show the world the smart, funny, honest person that he is. Or maybe it's because he's not afraid to tackle the big questions, to try to make sense of the world and our place in it. Whatever the reason, we can all learn something from Christopher Hitchens, a great mind that dared to be itself. Do you agree with Christopher Hitchens that greatness is something that must be continually demonstrated and proven through action and principle, not just asserted? Let us know in the comments below.